People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people are elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly soaps, could be located at peopla.etsy.com, and my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-peopla.tmail.com. I have a bunch of wig liners that I'm about to modify, so that way when I use them for, to make the ball cap or just to stick under my wig, it doesn't have that real thick, this is the way these are packaged. Now, what they don't show you, that looks like it's all solid, right? What they don't show you is there's a really thick band, that shows up under your wig because it's this thick while the rest of it is a, very thin finish. In fact, let's see. If you look really, really close, you can see how thick that band is compared to the rest of it. Now, mine is brown. Well, actually, it's called red brown. I also have some that was the original beige that I dyed to my actual skin tone, so that way, and that's in another video. You could just scroll back to look at it. It's called the dyed wig liner. But that's why I do that, so it matches my skin, so that way it blends completely in and becomes invisible. Now, when you take these off, hold on, let me get rid of this. Just going to need a pair of scissors, okay? You see how thick that band is? How is that supposed to be invisible? Even if it's your tone, if it's got that really, really thick line there. See? Hold on. Let's get it where you can see it. See that line? So this part will be my tone, and this will be a few shades darker. That's rather obvious. So what you do instead, turn that inside out. Give it a pull where you can see the seam. Stretch and pull. Let's turn it where you can see it. But you're going to stretch and pull until you see the loops of that seam. See that? And that's where you're going to give it a little snip. And if you accidentally poke through, as long as you don't poke all the way through several times, it'll stay intact for you. I usually just snip it on the outside because it's going to retract in the middle of that anyway. But now it's under there, you see. There. That gives me a little hole right there. See? That I could put my finger in. And then I use that and the scissors to guide it and stay. Let's see if I get where you can see it. You see how you got those little lines right there? That's the seam. So try just to get the loops of the seam and not the liner material. See? Let's turn this around where you can see. So now it's open there, and you can tell it's closed right there. So basically what I'm going to do is clip it everywhere that opening is. That's the seam that's holding this whole thing together. And that's what I'm snipping apart. And if you're not sure you can clip it without disturbing it, then make sure you clip this part and not this part, because this is the part that's going to go against the skin. this is just the edge that can be completely covered up. I mean, this doesn't even take me a whole minute. It's taking me 5 to explain it, what I'm doing, but it doesn't take a whole minute to do it. As long as you're paying attention to where those things are. And just take your time with it. Alrighty then. There we go. Now, if you'll notice, there's no unraveling because this is the band that was there that was folded. All I did was remove the seam where it was folded. So that way when I use it as a wig liner, it completely covers my head. And this is very stretchy, but it doesn't unravel. See what I'm saying? And that real thick, that thick look, that's gone. Now it's just flat. And that becomes invisible against the skin. See? That completely blends in without that real thick demarcation line. So that way when you go to put your wig liner on, whether you're doing the bald cap method or if you're just putting it on as close as possible, then glue down your wig and then, cover it up, that's how come mine doesn't unravel. If I take the wig completely off, I'm uploading a video on that at the moment, but if I take the wig liner completely off, I could take, if I take the wig completely up, I could take the old wig liner off, put in a new one, so forth and so on, and no one will ever see a line of demarcation. That's why. Anyway, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now.